G'day guys, we've got a bit of a jerry rig today, as you can see me holding the mic up. It's a bit dodgy. I've had a bit of a weird situation happen that was out of my control. If you know, you know. And so we're going to be filming off this today. It might be terrible, we might have to completely redo it, but it's the best I can do for now. In this one, I'm going to be talking about how you can progressively overload your life. And what I mean by this is there is a concept in the gym called progressive overload, where you add more and more weight each session. This is usually when bulking. So you're going up in weight, like body weight, and you're trying to aggressively lift more and more weight. So say you start off with 40 kilos on the bench press. Now your goal is to try and get to 42.5 kilos. You add 1.25s to either side and you lift more weight, and then your muscles grow more. That's essentially what progressive overload is. And I thought about it for a while. I kind of thought, hang on, if I'm using this in the gym, surely I would be able to use this in my life as well. And I thought I might be the first one to think of this. But you know, when you discover something new, you read a book or something like that, and you go, wow, now I have the secrets that 99% of people don't have. And then you sort of get humbled after a while. You go, oh, it wasn't just that. Listen, if it was just one thing that was going to make you successful, then everyone would be millionaires. But that's obviously not the case. Found out the hard way. There's not one thing that's going to make you successful. It's just going to be a plethora of things that add up over time that you are able to do consistent. So there's that. So we've established applying more weight than last time. Now, there's this guy called Greg Doucette. He's known for his voice, and I'm going to probably butcher this, but everyone that watches him will know. He goes, harder than last time. That's his thing. You should train harder than last time. Now, I find this quite funny. He even has a ED supplement called Harder Than Last Time. So everyone's sort of made a joke out of it now. He's able to make a product based on his audience laughing at him, which I think is a G move, if you ask me. That's business mastermind. He's got something that people find funny. He's turned it into his own supplement. Shout out, Greg. Yeah, so I guess the reason I'm saying this is when I sort of realized that you could do this the same way in your life as you could in the gym, that's when things really transformed for me. I thought, you know what? I'll give you an example. I'm learning how to touch type. I branded myself as not being good at computers when I was in high school. And all of my mates, I was kind of almost to the point of Asperger's, where I would go, no, I'm doing everything on pen and paper. It was how I did everything. And I told myself, I'm not good with computers. I'm not good with computers. The same way I did with ADHD. Now, learning to touch type, I'm able to apply the concept of accuracy, progressively overloading that. As I practice more and more, I can get better at accuracy and then eventually get better at speed, which is why I started touch typing in the first place, the words per minute. It's just a more efficient way to type, and I decided that I'd be able to progressively overload on the speed I wrote at. Now, that's a good example. Another example is if you had an assignment coming up for university, let's say, and you were working on that pretty hard. Now, most people are going to leave it to the last possible minute and then cram it. Or you could be smart about it and just do, let's say, 5 minutes every day and just get started with it. Then you get a bit of momentum. Now you go, all right, let's go 10 minutes each day, then 15, so on. And you do this for 6 weeks. And then you're ahead of everyone, because their 15 hours that they've done is highly inefficient because they're burning out, all that sort of thing. Their focus is going to a minimal. But you, a smart person, have done the same amount of work, but you've spread it out. And you've progressively overloaded how much you did on the assignment each day so that you could consistently get it done and then get everything else done. And that's a really good example. Another thing is, say, for example, you're doing a side business, side hustle, whatever, good fun, and you are doing 2 hours a day. Now, you can look at it and you can go, well, I'm doing 2 hours a day. I can do 2 hours 15 tomorrow and hold that for a week. Then you've done that for a week. Now you go, all right, I'll do 2.5 hours when I get home from work. And then there you go, well, I'm doing 2.5 hours. I can push it up to 3 hours. Now, this is really good when you can start doing this in all areas of your life, because you get further and further than you would have. For example, let's say you're socially awkward. I used to be pretty socially awkward. People will know. I didn't like talking to people. I progressively overloaded the amount of strangers I talked to. I was able to talk to more and more people. Sometimes I'd have this challenge to myself. I have to go and talk to 5 strangers today and start a conversation. That really helped me. Now I can introduce myself to people quite easily. It's been very good. So there you go. I want you to try this, add this to your life, and see how much better your life gets when you add it. I challenge you to go and find one thing that you're currently lacking in, find out how you can progressively overload it, and then go and get it done. Let's go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the jerry rig that we set up today based on unfortunate circumstances that I thought were quite good in the end, because it brought me and my family closer together. Nonetheless, unfortunate circumstances. We're still here. We're still going. I guess you can say it's a win-win. Stay safe, guys. Have a good one.